We're going to read how to make a wind vane. Many buildings have wind vanes on top of them. They tell us which way the wind blows. You can make a simple wind vane as a science project. For an easy option, use paper and a straw. Want a stronger version? Build with cardboard, a can, and clay instead. Step 1. Draw an equilateral or isosceles triangle onto thick paper, then cut it out. You will use this triangle as an arrow point. Make your triangle about 2 inches long. Measure it down the center. It is best to use one of 2 triangles. The first triangle is an equilateral triangle. All of its sides are the same length. The second is an isosceles triangle. It has 2 sides that are even. It is okay to estimate. Then use a pair of scissors to cut it out. Ask an adult to help if you use the scissors. You can use index cards. Also consider poster board or even an old cereal box. Use colorful paper to decorate your cutout. Step 2. Draw a square onto thick paper, then cut it out. Make your square about 3 inches. Keep your sides roughly even. It is best to draw your square larger than the triangle. Then use a pair of scissors to cut out the square. This will be the other end of your arrow. An easy way to make an even square is to cut out the corner of your piece of paper. Make the 2 sides of the corner 2 sides of your square. Then measure and draw the other sides of your square. Cut it out. Step 3. Cut 2 1-centimeter slits in each end of the drinking straw. Grab some scissors. Cut thin slits into a straight plastic drinking straw. Your slit should be about 1 centimeter long. Make sure that they are directly opposite each other. This way you can stick the paper in them. If you have a drinking straw that bends, cut off the bendy part. Then cut slits in the remaining straight section. Step 4. Stick the triangle and the square into the slots on the straw to make an arrow. Put the triangle on one end of the straw. Keep the point facing out. Then slide the square onto the other end. When finished, your straw will look like an arrow. Are this triangle and square staying in place? If not, put a bit of glue onto the paper. Then slide it into the straw. Hold the paper in place for about 1 to 2 minutes. Let the glue dry. You can also try to tape the triangle and square in place. Step 5. Put a pin through the center of the straw and into a pencil eraser. Find the center of the straw, then push the point of a straight pin through it. Keep pushing until the pin exits the bottom of the straw. Then push the point of the pin into the center of your pencil's eraser. Make sure the straw does not touch the eraser. The straw needs to spin freely. Is the straw not spinning when you blow on the paper square? Does it fall over? If so, remove the pin. Try sticking the pin closer to the center of the straw. If this does not help, trim the paper on the side of the arrow that is falling over. For example, you might make the square smaller. Step 6. Use a big piece of soft clay as a quick and easy base. Roll the piece of clay into a ball. Then press the point of your pencil into the clay. The clay will act as a weight. It will keep your wind vane in place. If your pencil keeps falling over, make your clay ball bigger. Step 7. Write the primary and 4 intermediate directions on a paper plate. Write north at the top of the plate, then move clockwise. Write east to the right side, put south on the bottom, and west on the left side. Step 8. Push the clay ball into the center of the plate to keep it in place. Press the bottom of the clay ball onto the center of the plate. Then use your fingers to push down the edges of the clay. This will root it in place. It will keep your wind vane in the center of your plate while you use it to measure the direction of the wind. If you want, you can add even more clay around the base of the ball to help keep it in place. As another alternative, put the pencil through a foam cup to keep it in place. Turn the cup upside down, then poke the straw through the bottom of it. For added support, fill the cup halfway with rocks or sand and put a lid over it. Then use masking tape to stop the lid. Step 9. Take your wind vane wind vane outside to find the direction the wind is blowing. Use your compass to find the direction of north, then point the north side of your wind vane in the correct direction. Stand away from the walls and large objects that could block the wind. Next, watch for your wind vane to start spinning. It will point in the direction the wind is coming from. Remember, if you move the container, you will need to use your compass again. This way you can line the north side of the wind vane in the right direction. Thank you.